The third step in the 10-step protocol is the frontal lift, and it's with the frontal lift that we begin to alleviate any abnormal tension in the vertical membrane system. And it's the anterior-posterior aspect, which means it is the falx cerebri. Now, Mother Nature's been very nice to us. She's provided two nice ridges, and if you feel them in your head, right along the corner of the eye. I usually put a fourth finger there, let the rest of my hand cover the frontal bone, and then just very gently begin lifting the frontal bone directly toward the ceiling. And it won't take very long until you feel the frontal bone begin to move. Remember, there is a bony or sutural restriction that can occur. That's rigid, and after you get through that, then you have the elastic aspect of it. And this is the sensation that if you let go of the bone, even though it's moving, it would spring back to where it was. As long as you have that going on, you're going to get temporary relief but not permanent change. So you want to continue your frontal lift, or all of the techniques that involve sutures and membranes. You want to continue the technique until that elastic quality has disappeared. And in this case, the frontal is coming off very nicely. Remember, the frontal has suture that connects it to the parietals, to the sphenoid, and it contributes to the roof of the orbit of the eye. And so it has a lot of activity going on in both the cranial base, where it forms the orbits, and it connects with the ethmoid. If the frontal is jammed, the ethmoid bone will not function well either. Her frontal is lifting extremely well. I am now into the membrane system. I can feel the falx cerebri beginning to stretch, and now it feels as though the frontal bone is coming right up and beginning to float toward the ceiling. I'll hold it there until I feel it sort of soften, release, and stabilize. And that is the frontal lift. The fourth step in the 10-step protocol